friend who's all, hey, there's a phone call for you. Now, mind you, the reason I'm in the bathroom throwing up like this is I used to live with these hockey players here in town. We got this pro hockey team called the Idaho Steelheads, and at the end of their season, they only bring back a small number of guys the next season, of veterans. And so they kind of have this, big 2-week hoorah. So I go on the 2-week hoorah, having the time of our life. One of the guys we live with, he got called up to the next level because the playoffs were still going, and he comes back at the end of the hoorah. And he's like, I want a hoorah. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to do this for you. I'm going to take one for the team. I'm going to go on a two-week hoorah for you. So I went on literally 30 fucking days of nonstop drinking, smashing ass, fucking not sleeping, having the time of my fucking life, trying to hold down a fucking job and fucking barely hold my life together. No training whatsoever. Not even thinking about a fight, right? Not even thinking about a fight. Fast forward to me throwing up in the bathroom. I get this phone handed to me, and it's this guy named Taylor Irving. He's fucking promoter here in town for the local fights. And he's like, hey, I got this perfect fight for you. I'm like, that sounds great, if I could talk about this later. No, he's really insistent. He wouldn't tell me about it right now. He's like, he's a real tall guy, he's lanky, striker, kickboxer. And I'm built like a fucking tuna can, I'm a 4x4, and I'm a wrestler. I like to take it to the ground. So that means something in the fight game, and the early stages of your career is still pretty one-sided. But so he sells me on like, oh, this sounds like a good opponent for me, like easy W, right? Easy dubs. Yeah, wins the fight. He's like, fights tonight. I'm all tonight, like tonight. And he's like, yeah, I had somebody drop out. Somebody didn't show up for the fight. I need you, Clay. I'm like, no, there's no fucking way. There's no way, dude. I've been drinking for 30 days straight. I have not slept in fucking like at least 72 hours that I can remember. That was outside of drug and alcohol-induced coma, And so he's like, no, it's hey, this is good. This is a good opportunity for you. It's a guaranteed win. It's a tall, skinny striker. You're gonna take him down. Be easy win. I'll give you $200. That point in my career, $200 for a fight. Goddamn, I hit the big time, right? I hit the big time, and so at the end of work, I go home. There's the steelhead that I've been partying with the last 2 weeks. His name is Brian Randall. He kind of reminded me of Woody off of Cheers. It's a pretty old reference, but anyway, he's kind of a goofball, And I tell him about the fight, and he's all, "Hey, can I be your corner man?" Well, yeah, you done much corner man, and obviously, no, this will be my first time. And you know what? It doesn't even matter because this dude's a striker. I'm a fucking badass fucking wrestler, grappler. I'm gonna end his ass quick. Sure, you can be my corner man. So we go to the fight. We show up to the fight. No formal weigh-ins whatsoever. There's no fucking, I've got a pair of shorts, not even a jockey strap in my fucking possession. Got a pair of shorts. Didn't have time to fucking do. I went and got a mouth guard, but I didn't boil it. Just went and put it in my mouth. Didn't like the feel of that. So I got nothing, right? And there's nobody checking. So I go to the front door and they're like, all right, hey, all kickboxing matches, report back there to have your hands taped. And I was like, oh, I'm a ground guy, it wasn't like common practice to like tape up people. Like, you could kind of like say what you wanted done,
Right.
Like you could wear shoes in some fights back then. You could it was bare knuckle sometimes. It was really weird, on the local scenes there were some real fucking weird fights. But so I I was like, no, I'm here for MMA match. Like I don't want my hands taped up. And they're like, no, we have you down here for a kickboxing match. And I was like, what? Kickboxing match? Whoa. And this is like early in my MMA career where I had very limited. I had done some boxing, but kickboxing, that's a whole other game. There's a couple of the weapons flying at your way. And they're long and they're fucking strong. Bound to get the friction on. But anyway, so I'm arguing for a second and I'm like, well, where's my opponent, right? I look across they point him over there and I see this guy. He's like about 6'2", 6'3", probably about 200 pounds. Tall, lanky feller. Kind of looked like George Costanza, but who was in shape. But George Costanza didn't really scare me.
Right.
He's this guy was fucking balding, like judging the book by this fucking goddamn fucking cover. I will fight this man, right? I will fight this man right now. I need that $200, goddamn it. And so I go in the back and pep talking it up and everything. Fucking next thing I will intro fucking song comes out. I'm in the ring. And I'm like, fuck, dude, it's hot. They really got those canister lights just barreling down on you in that ring, right? And I'm like, in gravity, my situation just fucking hits me. I'm like, I have not fucking put a pair of these fucking gloves on in a long time. I don't have any headgear on. I have no fucking protective mouth guard or fucking thing for my twig and berries. Like, nothing, right? And this guy's over there fucking warming up like Jean-Claude Van Damme. Just like fucking snap kicks and fucking reverse fucking roundhouses. Very flexible man for a fucking 6 foot fucking 200 pounder. And I'm like, shit. The bell rings. I unleash the fury. I come a fucking bounding across this fucking ring like a jungle cat. I attack this dude, and I just for a fucking hot second, I thought I was gonna win. I was just way stronger than him. I had low center of gravity. I had leverage. I slam up and I punch hard. And I'm just fucking going Mike Tyson fucking knockout fucking bam bam bam. And about 30 seconds later, I'm completely gassed out. I mean, the adjective completely does not describe how gassed out I was. I was like, I can't even lift my arms up. So I kind of started, these are 3-minute rounds. I start wandering around the ring like fucking, like a lost kid, fucking circus, just went for some fucking cotton candy. And I'm just taking shot after fucking very fucking accurate shot. Bell rings. I go into my corner. He's over on the other side of the corner. He's got a fucking bucket. He's got fucking water. He's got a little fucking stool to sit on. I walk in the corner. My corner man, Brian Randall, he's fucking drunker than a fucking fiddler's bitch. Just yelling and screaming at the crowd, talking shit, starting his own fights. And I'm like, hey, bro, we only got 1 minute here, right? Like, I need some provisions. And he's like, oh, we ain't got nothing.
Oh, fuck.
We ain't got a basket. We ain't got a fucking stool. Most importantly, I'm not even joking. I had no fucking water. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck? So the bell rings. Back out into the jungle I go. Another fucking, leash of fury from Clay. Not quite 30 seconds I had the first time, so I get about 20 seconds in, same goddamn fucking story that was told the first time. I'm walking around, and now it's starting to take its toll, right? Now it's like, dude, my teeth are loose, I can feel my nose is probably clearly broken, and I'm leaking all over the place. And this guy's just fucking, dude, just kicking me in the face. I remember that one time he kicked me in the face with just bare shin. And it just rocked me, dude. And I don't know if anybody's been in like these similar like fight situations. Like your default setting in your like subconscious usually is like fight or flight. And if you're losing the fight, you want to fight, So I'm like just thinking every way of like laying down, like getting out of the scenario. I'm just like just pure gutting it out at this point, right? The bell fucking rings. I cruise over in the corner. I'm like, nope, hey, dude, no. This fucking fight's over, dude. Like, this fucking fight's over. I can't make it. He's like, dude, are you kidding me? The entire crowd's on their feet. It's the most exciting fight anybody's ever seen in their life. This is like a true testament to the human will. Nobody's fucking taking shots like this. This is like a real life Rocky fucking movie. This is unreal that you're still standing. People can't believe it. And I was like, no, man, just fucking, dude, seriously, call it, dude. I'm like, I can feel myself like developing dementia down the road. Like I'm irreparable damage is being sustained. And he's like, no.
How old were you at this time again?
Shit, I was probably like 22.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm like, I was like almost 20 years ago. And so he's like, no, wait, one more round for Mickey. Do it for Mickey, And I was like, all right. I was like, dude, I need some fucking water so bad. I just had the worst cotton mouth, dude. I'm just like chewing on my fucking like dried up saliva like bubble gum. And like this, no shit. This lady from the front row, she's got one of those like Dennison waters, right? The blue bottle. I still remember this bottle, just like, oh, I love you, It's fucking
Dasani?
Dasani. It was a Dasani water bottle.
Dasani.
Yeah, God, yeah, it's so cheap. I don't even ever buy it, I'm a Fuji guy, but I was like, dude, I need some water. And this lady, she heard me, and she was like front row, like right behind my guy, and she fucking gives him the water. She's like, here, give him the water bottle. So he jumps up on the side of the ring. and I was breathing so fucking hard, like I couldn't even swallow the water. Like I'm breathing in air, so I can't swallow the water then, and then the exhale, like just fucking Yellowstone fucking geyser, just it's coming out of my mouth. I'm like, I want the water, I just can't get it down. I'm so fucking exhausted. So then here comes the ref, like 10 seconds. Oh, God damn it. Get this water cleaned up, right? Like it makes the ring super slick. It's very dangerous, actually. Like it's a thing. Like, people make sure they towel up all sweat and water in between rounds. But, yeah, so he doesn't have a towel, so he figures he's gonna come into the fucking ring and do something. My corner man, right? He looks like fucking Matthew McConaughey, fucking going down to the beach for fucking nice Saturday evening. Like he's got board shorts on, fucking three buttons off his fucking shirt, He's got beer in each hand. But he comes into the ring. Catches his size fucking 13 flip-flop, big old fucking hockey athlete. Catches his size 13 flip-flop on the ring, fucking wipes out, fucking spills a bunch of beer and fucking water, and the flip-flop's already off because he fucking hung it up on there, grabs it like a squeegee and starts squeeging out the corner. I'm not even kidding. You can't even make this fucking shit up. Yeah. Hey, the halftime. Who cares about the ring girls? We got this idiot fucking flip-flop fucking squeegee the ring out. So here comes the guy from the other side. He lends a fucking helping towel. It starts cleaning it up just because he doesn't want his fighter to slip and fucking injure himself while he's kicking my ass. So they get it all cleaned up, and I was like, all right, Randall, let's do this fucking last round. I got this. Bell rings. I come out, fucking 5-10 seconds of fucking good fight in me, and then just, dude, it was just like I'm like, dude, is this possible? Like I didn't know if I was gonna go down, dude. Like I was rocked so many times. And it was all blur. I barely fucking remember any of the round. And all of a sudden the bell rings. I just remember hearing that bell ring. And then the announcer's voice goes, 4th and final round coming up.
Oh, fuck.
Dude, I was like, no, dude, I'm not serious. Like, most fights are, especially on the amateur level or, are 3 rounds. I mean, it's standard across the board. It's fucking usually 3 rounds, in these fucking sort of little backyard deals.
Fuck this, $200 bucks.
And they're like four. No, hey, fuck, I will pay you $200 extra fucking dollars on top of the $200 that you're going to give me just to fucking get out of this round. I come stumbling over the corner. I don't have a fucking thought in my head, fucking no fucking future fucking chance of being a fucking astronaut pilot, and I'm like, no, dude, there's no way. There's my corner man, toughest guy in the fucking building, just fucking not afraid to put me up against anybody, and he's like, dude, there's no way, this is unreal, you can't stop now, this is the fucking fight of the fucking year, he's fucking pumping my tires up. Crowd was going ape shit. Well, it wasn't helping, and I was like, "No, dude, no, dude. Honestly, like, man, I'm fucking out. This is dangerous. This is dangerous at this point. Like, this is, like, I don't think I can do it." And all of a sudden, I started to hear the 10 second, and I'm like, no, Randall, for sure. I'm all fucked, dude. I'm serious. Throw the fucking towel in right now. And he just looks at me, and I heard the bell ring. He's like, we ain't got a towel. Yes! And I went back out there for a full fucking minute, and I don't know how I did it. And literally, when the bell rang, I fucked my little fucking T-Rex hands come up, yeah, like in a moral victory. Everybody's fucking clapping, like, goddamn, I couldn't see out either eye for a fucking week, but yeah, that was the story I was gonna tell on the podcast.
What if you would have thrown in the flip-flop play? Imagine that end of the story.
That fucking guy that was fighting me would have probably like fucking just like deflected it like in some cool karate move, like fucking wax off, bam, just like deflected it right out of the ring and then fucking hit me while looking at my looking at my corner man.
Doesn't it make you imagine what would happen if you didn't go on that bender?
I mean, whatever. I wouldn't have had that story.
That's true.
It would have been some fucking lame W at some fucking lame fight, Oh shit! But
dude, holy fuck!
That was.
I've never had the balls to fucking cross the line and be a fighter, and then I've had like 7 TBIs at this point.
No, it's.
So now if I do anything, I just gotta train and have fun with it.
No, yeah. There's a point. There's a point in one's lifetime they don't you don't want to just pick up and start doing that sport. That is definitely,
it's head injuries,
just like most sports. I mean, it favors the youth. There are not very many people who can do it very well at an old age, like the Randy Coutures and even that Romero guy that fought. a couple weeks ago. You know, he didn't do what the fuck, but
I can't wait for,
still got in the
I
ring.
can't wait for fights to start back up. They should. That's one thing they fucking should totally be able to do.
Man on man, fucking
Yeah,
action,
test both of
like
them,
dude,
like,
and I'm
fuck
down.
off. There's no crowds going on. Like, just test both of them. Keep the crowds under. Like,
Hey, we got 2 rules now: no looking in the eyes when we're on the ground, and then like no coughing in the face and touching of the hair, of course. You know, Ron Burgundy.
I mean, this whole thing kind of baseball and UFC. Those are the 2 sports that
See, I'm not a big baseball guy. I mean, I'll go watch the locals, you know, just so I can drink beer and hang out and bullshit. But I never grew up playing it, so you know, I don't have the love for it like you and Trevor.
Dude, I don't know.
Our mutual friend.
Dude, speaking of Trevor Buller, shout out. Hopefully you listen to this, you beautiful bastard. Love you to death.
Piece of shit. You're
Piece
a
of
pussy.
fucking shit.
Next time I see him, I'll beat your ass. Go on, sorry. Had to get that out of the way.
It just sucks, dude. Like, I'm a fucking huge advocate for baseball, and I've never in my life had to not be able to watch baseball. Like, it's a fucking weird feeling. Like, even if I wanted to go watch a fucking high school game,
Yeah,
I can't.
no, it is weird.
We worked at a
sports.
sports bar, dude. That would be we watch sports every fucking. We got, even though you didn't get to fucking watch sports for shit.
No, that was the worst. I never watched any of the sports, but working at the sports bar, I was like, yeah, I got to work at a sports bar. Yeah, I'm gonna have all the. I get all the perks, I get all the pay-per-view, everything. Nope, hell no, you're running around,
dude,
working.
Remember
Everybody else is watching.
Remember the first McGregor fight tailgate put on?
Oh yeah, no, that was.
That's one thing he had going for him was UFC at that place, man. That place was a fucking shit to hit UFC.
You know, but it was actually yes and no because. It was hit and miss, if you remember, because they started. I feel like they got really greedy with like just popping off too many pay-per-views in a row. You know,
right.
I feel like they kind of. I don't know. I'm more interested now, I guess, but I could tell like for the big name draws, we'd get the good crowds, and then like the average, you know,
it wasn't consistent.
No, and now the sport. There's so many good athletes now that you don't have like the one-off champion, or you know, you have the one-off champions. You don't have like the long reigning ones, like the Anderson Silvas, the George St. Pierre's, the Randy Couture's. You know, like guys that like, you know, Chuck Liddell's. Like they were champions for a long time. Everybody's so fucking good now. It can be like won or lost. Like Abid, he's like one of the only guys that, you know, just can fucking handle it for a long time like that. He set records doing it. It's pretty amazing.
Dude, that fucking sport, it has to come back. If shit doesn't come back until fucking 2021, 2020, as they're saying, I don't think people are gonna be. Like
I said earlier, I hope it didn't get deleted because we don't know we didn't have recorded or not. But I'm down with the quarantine, man, because I'm getting free stripper shows right now. All these out of work strippers have seriously just been like just dishing out free content just to keep their skill level up, dude. It's awesome.
Hey man, fansonly.com. Go support your local strippers, guys.
Or Clay Lyle's fans only. If you guys didn't know it, my stage name is Buck Jammer the Hammer. Buck Jammer the Hammer, and I do have a pretty awesome fans only account. You'll have to tune in and check it out.
You know, I hate to ask you to tell the story of your brother stabbing your hand again.
Dude, no. I already told that. I already relived that story. We honestly, you don't remember. Honestly, I can't believe you didn't get that story recorded.
I'm so sorry, Clay.
Apology accepted. I already took up a lot of time telling the fucking long story. So.
Well, the thing is, man, it's this podcast is a growing experience. If you've seen it from episode 1 to now episode 11, like, dude, we have grown.
No, that was not a tasty beverage being open.
We don't drink beverages on the Young Blood Podcast. We don't drink anything in the Young Blood Podcast other than water and sparkling water because we are law-abiding citizens. That wasn't a white.
It's not illegal to drink, though. I don't know what he's talking about. Actually, we're drinking.
But you know what? One thing we do in this podcast, Clay, we fucking joke. So
that was a joke. God damn it! I never get the good ones.
Got him.
Yada yada over the best part.
Here, cheers, brother.
Cheers.
Thanks for coming on, man.
Thanks
I've been trying to get you on now for fucking couple weeks, and you're a busy guy, and it's cool now. I went from people calling me
lazy.
I went from like calling people
busy resting on the couch.
Plus I was in fucking Nampa when we were gonna do over the phone, and that's just stupid. Like, there's something about sitting here and
you gotta have the face to face, gotta have the chemistry, you know. I believe in that.
I'm
when
so
we did our
new
podcast.
at it too. You've done a few podcasts, you know, and I'm very avid on watching them. I'm very passionate about watching them. That audiobooks, podcasts to me, like I work long hours in a day, and I work by myself. You know, so putting on a podcast, especially not one that's complete bullshit, sometimes kind of funny, and talks about some shit you really like to listen to, can really put you through a day better.
Yeah. No, you're right. Yeah, I used to, like I said, grew up on the ranch and, there, and had to sit on a horseback for a long time and never listen to shit. And then I moved up to farming, which is like the rich man's redneck job. And yeah, sitting in a tractor all day. That's what I've done. I used to like to listen to like that kind of stuff. Informative podcasts.
Oh my gosh, we just moved the camera for you, Clay, and you look like look at that. Why would you look at that?
I make this look good.
I mean, you are blind in one eye. You can't really look at it too well.
I know. God damn it. Lost my eye. Lost my eye a year and a half back because I wanted to go to Thailand. Wasn't supposed to fly. Son of a bitch. Fuck.
Is that how you fucking lost it?
Yeah.
I remember because you weren't always blind. Okay.
I had from getting kicked in the fucking face so many times. I've had a detached retina on both eyes from like so many years of combative sports. And before that, I rodeoed.
So it was the year. It was the years of sports combined with the flight to Thailand, right? It wasn't just.
So well, the years of like sports, like rodeo and stuff. Yeah, I got the first one, the first detached. Actually, I hold a record in the United States, or I did, at the time, of the youngest recorded detached retina ever by a human being in America. You're welcome.
Of all the records, I would assume you hold. That's that one.
I'm in the run-ins for the longest blowjob record one time. I'm not even kidding. It was like 8 fucking hours fucking straight. You know who you are. And it was literally 8. Well, there was a lot of drugs involved, and everything was working right. So it's on a marathon. But anyway, back to the other record.
Is there a Guinness World Record book I can find this in, or is it a Woody's World Record?
I don't like. It's got to be some medical record book. Yeah, detached retina.
Isn't an erection not? Oh, I was talking about an erection lasting longer than 4 hours. Like, isn't that supposed to be a hospital?
No, you go to your local sorority house. I don't know why they put that on one of the negative side effects. Now, if there's an erection lasting longer than 4 hours, seek medical. Hell, I'm seeking medical attention. I'm going places.
So I figure now that I fucked up like a fucking jackass and lost about 13 minutes of footage before we started, I might as well throw a quick second in for our sponsors. This podcast is brought to you by Treasure Valley Barber Co. Treasure Valley Barber Co. was started by a veteran here in Boise. He's a Boise local with a family. He just absolutely fucking loves his job. He cuts hair for a living, for you, for me, and he doesn't have the cheapest haircut in town. He has the best. It's a little more pricey, but I'll tell you what, it's worth every penny. This guy is a stand-up character. He's a military vet and a guy that I stand by 100%. I also happen to do his flooring in my other business I have, CMY LLC. So guys, what you can do right now to support him is you can buy a sweatshirt. They have really awesome windbreaker hoodies that say Treasure Valley Barber Co. on it. And if you guys shoot them a follow on Instagram, and that's at Treasure Valley Barber Co. And we'll leave it at that, man. And we got one last sponsor for you before we wrap it up here. Gem Mindset is a locally based brand that is eco-friendly materials. That uses eco-friendly materials.
He's not reading that off of fucking
I am not reading
black card, is he?
I swear to God. Anyways, you can have style, guys. You can have style, and you can be eco-friendly. And not only that, you can support a local company here in Idaho.
I didn't even know that was an option. Like I said, if I know about this earlier, I would have got me a little hemp banana hammock or something, something cool.
I know, right?
Something that breathes a little bit.
Gem Mindset necessarily goes across the hemp banana hammocks, but they do have dope crew necks. They have all kinds of fucking sick clothes. Go check it out. Those would be top
seller if he did.
An episode of this podcast actually had Colby Waddell on it, who does endorse these guys. And if you guys use the code eClothing18, you get 10% off on their website. So please use that. Again, guys, this has been the Young Blood Podcast. There actually isn't a the, all one word. Young Blood Podcast, YOUNGBLOOD.
Young Blood Podcast. Reedy, hoochach.
Clay, is there anything you wanted to throw in on this fucking show, even though I'm a jackass and missed a few minutes of footage?
Just so everybody gets this straight, we're sitting here recording for the first 20 minutes, nothing, just dead silence.
Yep.
On the mic.
But, we got some practice rounds in.
We did. I'll be on again. I'll definitely do it again.
This is
it's going to keep getting better and better for you. And I have good feelings about that, brother.
Thank you, man. It's been a life-changing experience to me, and if anybody who's made it through the episode and hears this, I appreciate you guys for checking in. I appreciate you guys for listening. I can't tell you enough that I do this because out of the sole enjoyment in my fucking heart. Like, this is fun to me. I like doing this. I like communicating with my peers. I like keeping up on current events, and this has caused me to do that more. I even love writing, so this shit just fucking hits home, guys. Thanks for being a part of that experience with me, and thanks for checking in. Have a good night.
Hoochie out.
Hoochie out!